Imagine a tapestry as vast as the earth itself, woven with threads of countless colors, each representing a belief, a community, a story. This tapestry is alive, evolving as generations weave in new threads as they come and go. Let's uncover the rich variety of this spiritual tapestry. We'll explore the major world religions, where they came from, where they've spread, and how many followers they have. Welcome back to our Library of Faith. Today, you'll be creating an atlas for your library full of information that you can refer back to throughout this course to help you track the diversity, distribution, and trends of each religion. Let's pull another book off the shelf and start exploring. Before we go any further, make sure you have your PDF ready so you can add to it as we go. Every time you hear this sound, pause to update your atlas in the PDF. Let's open the book. We start in West Asia, a region that gave birth to three major religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. These are known as the Abrahamic religions. Can you guess why? They are known as the Abrahamic religions because they all trace their history back to a man named Abraham. All these religions are monotheistic, which means that they believe in one God. Judaism is the oldest of these three religions, developing around 2000 BCE. It is a monotheistic faith centered on the Jewish belief in a promise made between God and the Hebrew people. At the time, Judaism was unusual because it was monotheistic. Most religions were polytheistic, meaning that they believed in more than one God. In 2010, the date of the most comprehensive global survey of religion, there were over 14 million Jewish people worldwide. Many Jewish people live in Israel today, where they make up the majority of the population. But there are also large Jewish communities all around the world. The largest outside of Israel is in the United States, followed by France, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Christianity was the second Abrahamic religion to develop. Christianity is based on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ, a first-century spiritual leader. In 2010, there were over 2.2 billion Christians, or followers of Christianity, worldwide. That's right, billion with a B. Today, Christianity is the largest religion in the world and is found in almost every country. The youngest of the Abrahamic religions is Islam. Islam was founded in the 7th century CE by the Prophet Muhammad, emphasizing that people should submit to the will of God, or Allah. In 2010, there were over 1.6 billion Muslims, or followers of Islam, globally, so it was and still is the second largest religion. Islam is especially widespread in West Asia, North Africa, and Indonesia, but you can find Muslims in nearly every corner of the globe. Take a moment to look over your notes on West Asia and complete the timeline in your PDF. Now let's travel to South Asia, where some of the world's major religions originated: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world, originating somewhere around 2000 BCE. It is a complex polytheistic religion with a wide range of beliefs and practices. Hinduism ranks as the third largest in the world. In 2010, there were over 1 billion followers of Hinduism. The majority of Hindus can be found in India and Nepal. There are also sizable populations throughout the rest of South Asia, parts of Southeast Asia, the United States, and the United Kingdom. Jainism was the next major religion to develop in this region. Jainism emphasizes non-violence and truth. In 2010, Jains totaled over 4.5 million people. The vast majority of Jains live in India. There is also a sizable group of Jains living in the US. Buddhism developed soon after Jainism. It was founded in the 6th century BCE by Siddhartha Gautama, who became known as the Buddha. Buddhism focuses on practices and teachings that help people develop spiritually and find inner peace. Buddhism stands as the 4th largest religion in the world. In 2010, there were over 488 million followers. Buddhism is practiced widely, not only in India, but also across China, Japan, and Southeast Asia. Sikhism is a monotheistic religion founded in the 15th century in India, emphasizing equality, justice, and devotion to God. As of 2010, there were more than 20 million Sikhs, or followers of Sikhism. The majority of Sikhs still live in India. There are also large Sikh communities in Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia. These South Asian religions have traveled far and wide, and people of all faiths and backgrounds benefit from some of the practices inspired by South Asian religions, such as yoga from Hinduism and meditation from Buddhism. Some of these people may not even realize that these practices have a religious origin. Take a moment to look over your notes on South Asia and complete the timeline in your PDF. Now we've arrived in East Asia, where several religions originated that often focus on living in harmony with nature, society, and the spiritual world. These include Confucianism, Taoism, and Shintoism. Unlike many other religions, these three are often practiced in combination with each other or with other religions like Buddhism. That can make it difficult to estimate the number of followers in each group. Why do you think people might choose to blend different religious practices? You might guess that people can personally relate to aspects of more than one religion, or that those various aspects could be complementary, each addressing a different part of life. Intrigued? Me too! We'll definitely come back to this idea later on in our journey together. The oldest of these East Asian religions is Confucianism, which emphasizes moral values, social harmony, and respect for tradition. As of 2010, there were at least 5 million followers of Confucianism. Most Confucians are in China and other parts of East Asia, with many more who were heavily influenced by Confucian ideas. Taoism developed soon after Confucianism. Taoism focuses on living in harmony with the Tao, which is the fundamental principle that is the source of everything. Followers of Taoism are often estimated to be around 8 to 10 million people. Most are in China, Taiwan, and Singapore. Shintoism emphasizes ritual practices and connections with nature and ancestors. Shintoism is native to Japan, where many, if not most, people practice some Shinto rituals. However, surveys show a much smaller number of Japanese people self-identify as Shinto, probably closer to 5 million. Most Shinto followers can still be found in Japan. Although there are few in other parts of the world, Shinto shrines can be found in the United States, Brazil, and other parts of Asia. Take a moment to look over your notes on East Asia and complete the timeline in your PDF. But not everyone identifies as religious. What about them? What percentage worldwide would you guess identifies as non-religious? Well, around 85% of people around the globe identify with a religion. That means 15% do not. This 15% includes people who are agnostics, which means they believe that whether God exists is unknown or possibly unknowable. There are also atheists who believe there is no God. And there are people who don't identify with any religious group at all, sometimes called nuns. All these people add to the global tapestry. Well, curious souls, as we close the book on today's journey through the Library of Faith, we've traversed continents and centuries, exploring how religions shape the lives of billions around the world. We've seen that religions are not static. They grow and shrink, being influenced by many factors. What we've uncovered today is just a glimpse of this rich tapestry, and there's much more to come. Till next time, stay curious.